What's up, everybody? It's New York Rangers on the ice after a horrible Rangers loss on Out of the Box Sports. I really don't know what to say. I always see says "Boo Devils." I always see says "Boo Devils." Yeah, I know, I know. The Devils played a good game. I mean, the Rangers couldn't figure anything out. They only had 23 shots on goal. I don't think that's really enough. Um, Unfortunately, they lose 2 games at home. It's just unbelievable. It's just to me, it's a really embarrassing loss. No effort, no urgency, no nothing like that. So it's just it's unfortunate, but there's really nothing you could do about it. On to Game 5. It's a best of 3 series now, and I hope the Rangers can get a win. But I was just it was it's horrible to watch your team not have no urgency, and having no urgency is horrible. You know what I'm saying? So I mean I just think it's really embarrassing. The Rangers have gone away from what worked. What I don't like is there was no urgency like in the first 2 games. There was more urgency in Game 3, but it was just like they score a goal tie, and then they give up a goal less than 5 minutes later. It's just so deflating. It's like Joseph Ayers says, "What's up, Joseph? What's going on?" You know, it's just it's unfortunate loss for Ranger fans. Devils fans are ecstatic, but this game could have really went either way. It was very close. It was very close. Um, Obviously, there's no Bruins fans allowed. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's going on, man? Just I'm pretty pissed off right now, but I'll still do a post game. I'll be a trooper. I don't really care about what's said. I mean, I just don't know what to say. I mean, 0 for 3 on the power play again. He says, Joe Silveri says, respect the rules. It's a tough game. It's a tough game. I just don't know what to say. The effort wasn't there, and they returned to making those stupid ass passes again. Those stupid cross ice, sloppy, just an embarrassing effort. If they would have had a better effort, yeah, it's too much talent. Like Joe Silveri says, too much talent. I think that it's like the power play before the playoffs. They were 3 for 30 that unit, and you got to switch something up. I didn't think Tarasenko should be on the first unit, and put Kane on the second unit. Take him away from Panarin and Mika. He's better with Trocheck. You know, Kane's just better with Trocheck. You put him on the ice with the younger kids like Ahito and Lafreniere, Kakko, and Miller. I don't know, but Gallant doesn't want to make an adjustment. He's not going to change that power play unit. He's going to stick with it, live or die. He'll stick with that unit, and it's like it was in the regular season. They were 3 for the last 30 going into the playoffs. They got killed in the faceoffs. I mean, 23 shots. I'm sorry, that's not testing the goaltender. I think it says they did play better. They played better. They did play better. The Rangers did not. The Rangers did not play better at all. But 23 shots is not testing the goaltender. I'm sorry, 23 shots is not enough. You need 30 or more, and they're not really getting Schmidt moving. They're not really making him move a lot. They're making it a little easy for him. I'm not saying he's playing bad, but I don't think they're really testing him a whole lot like they should be. There's no urgency. That's the problem. Just Fair says, agree. Him and Panarin, yeah, they're too cute. That's what happened tonight. Not enough. I agree. Joseph Ayers says. He says Devils were better. Yeah, they were the better team tonight. I admit it. Just for 23 shots it's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, the Devils only had 22, and Seager Thor scored a goal. He never scores goals. He has like 7 goals in his career or some crap. So it's always someone like that. TJ says, "You're concerned about the play?" Yeah, I am. To be honest, yeah, because they seem to not have an answer. That's 0 for 5 and 0 for 3. You score one of the power plays, you probably win both these games. Score one power play in Game 3, one in this game, you probably win this game. I thought when they tied the game, I thought that when they gave up the goal, that was just a deflator. I had a feeling it was over. Rangers aren't setting up screens. Yeah, they're not getting in front of Schmid. Like, I'm not saying Schmid is playing bad, but they're not really testing him like they can. And if their urgency was a little better, they couldn't get the pucks at all tonight. They couldn't do anything tonight. They were just lost. Just where it says that was like the Bruins in game two. Yeah, I'm glad it's tied. It's not over, but I don't want to see the Raiders go into New Jersey and play like this again. Uh, TJ says that to me, I wasn't expecting that. What their power play to be over their last 7 the past 2 games? I don't know what it is. They're not doing what they did in game 1 and 2. You could tell they're playing different. I'll admit the Devils are playing a lot better. I'll give them credit. Schmidt has played well. He's been solid and consistent. But 23 shots, it wasn't a lot of high danger shots at all. Again, I mean, I think they're making it too easy on Schmidt. I don't think they're testing him nearly enough. Not to say he's playing bad, but they had 10 shots on goal in the first, 6 and 7. Like, that's not pressure. Road ice advantage. I mean, it's crazy. So how about the fact that yours has not given up more than 2 goals at home yet? Can't put it on him. It's not Igor's fault. I mean, look at the roster they have. Mika Zibanejad has done nothing. He hasn't done a damn thing in this series. And he's supposed to be our best player. He hasn't done anything. He doesn't have 1 goal. He doesn't have any good chances whatsoever. And on the power play, usually it's him on that dot, not Panarin. I don't want Panarin on that dot. I want Zibanejad there. They're just too cute. And when you have Mika, who's a playmaker, Panarin, who's a playmaker, and Kane, who's a playmaker on the same power play, it doesn't work. And Gallant just won't change it. He just won't. He just won't make that adjustment. It's on the offense. I mean, they have no urgency. Well, Panarin gets paid $11 million a year. Like, and he makes those stupid, cute passes. Like, he probably had 10 or 15 horrible passes tonight. Like, and he can't even hit the net. Like, just highly disappointing. He did in Chicago, yeah, but I think that if you put Tarasenko with Zibanejad, Kreider, Fox, and Panarin, I think that would work. That would definitely work. And put Kane with a younger Trocheck, Hedel, Kako, and Miller. Like, do that instead. So that's good. Those curve turn around. They've done a great job on the PK, but also the Rangers have been too cute. Like, typically they dump the puck and chase it. That's what they did in the first game. This game they were trying to be cute and carry it through the zone and carry it through 3 guys. And those 80-foot passes, those don't work. You can't do that versus anybody. They were just says agreed. Yeah, we all know what we're thinking. He says, "Yep, TJ, they're showing and playing like they care, and the Raiders played like they didn't give a shit." Horrible language, but they played uninspired hockey, especially when they got down. Like, you would think that tying goal would give them momentum, and they just. I'm not trying to not give the Devils any credit, but the Raiders let this happen. They let the Devils dictate the game, and you can't do that. Joseph Ayers, blue line turnovers. Yep. I mean, the one was a breakaway, and Siegenthaler scores on a goal. I mean, 9 times out of 10, Shesterkin probably stops that. Like, TJ says, when did pick up 1-0? The Jet series is good. Nice goal for the Jets. I'll have to see it. I'm not watching because I'm doing the post game right now. But now, credit to the Devils, they played a good game. I'm just really pissed off. You would be too. It's very disappointing. Just took the foot off the gas. They can't even find the pedal. They couldn't even find the pedal. They scored on a broken play, but they haven't played well at all. The Devils have played better, and the Rangers haven't been able to adjust the past 2 games. But both games could have went either way. Both games have been pretty close. Like game 3 and 4, they've been tight. Like it was very similar. The Rangers scored late and tied the game, but they couldn't get the win. You can't give up a goal less than 5 minutes later. Like, like I'm not going to blame Shesterkin at all. He's played fine. 9 times out of 10, Siegenthaler never scores that goal. Just a good recap off the bat. Just regroup for Game 5. Thanks for checking in, Joseph. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow sometime. I'll be over it. At some point. She says, "Night Joe." Uh, I think it's just an embarrassing loss. It's not that they lost. It's the effort. They just got away with what they were doing good for some reason. I don't know why. I really have no explanation. It's definitely not Lindy Ruff. Uh, the Devils are just playing much better. They made an adjustment, and I think Schmidt has given them some confidence as a team, and they're just playing better than the Rangers right now. It's just totally flipped. Like who knows? The Rangers could go away and win in New Jersey. You know, and then you can close that out at home. You know, Honestly, that's what I'm hoping happens. Maybe they're just better on the road this year. You know, I I don't really know what else to say about it. But good win for the Devils, good game. I mean, the Devils fans are ecstatic, obviously. It's just I just don't like the effort, the not having any urgency, and that's just pathetic. I just don't even know. Like, it's just I don't know what their answer is going to be. Gallant, I don't know if he's going to be able to make an adjustment, but he's got to change up the power play. The first unit is 0 for 7, pretty much. The power play is 0 for 7 the last 2 games. That's so bad. He says, "Well, yeah, they need to rebound." I'm honestly concerned right now because if they go and lose the next game, the pressure is going to be all on them. I'd rather the pressure all be on the Devils. The Rangers got to win away and then come back and play stronger game. You know, like it's up to the Rangers. The Rangers need to figure it out, and I think you can't let the Devils dictate how you play the game. And I think that's what happened tonight. I think they didn't make an adjustment. They only had 23 shots on goal. They had 7 in the third period. Like that's not good enough. But that's because they were turning the puck over a lot. But the Devils only had 22 shots on goal. They had 8 in the first, 8 in the second, and 6 in the third. That's not that's not good. Logan says, "What's going on, Logan? What's going on, man?" Kind of pissed off the Rangers lost, but shit happens. Oh, I almost didn't want to do a post game. I'm like, oh man, I gotta do a post game. Man, that happens. This is time to both. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna watch. How much time is left in that game, TJ? You know, is that on ESPN or is that on TBS? Logan's hero says the Bulls choked. I mean, if the Leafs could win that game, that'd be gigantic for them. That'd be freaking huge, absolutely huge if they could do that. Yeah, yeah. TJ just said they tied it up. They haven't choked it away yet. They could still end up winning that game, but that's a good job by the Leafs. Coming back. I think it's in Tampa Bay, so let's see if they can pull out the win. Will they go up 3-1? Go up 3-1 in that series if they win? I mean, that's a golden opportunity for them. Let's just hope the same thing doesn't happen. They go up 3-1, then they collapse. But I just want to read one of our sponsors real quick. Oh, wrong one. Monkey Cold Coffee, evolution of flavor infused coffee. They make an excellent cup of coffee, chocolate bourbon infused coffee. They're also coming out with a toasted coconut rum coffee. Use the promo code OOTB Sports at monkeycoldcoffee.com. At the checkout to get 10% off on your order. They make an excellent cup of coffee. So get your cup on monkeycoldcoffee.com. And use the promo code OOTB Sports at the checkout. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. Let's see. Q says 2 minutes left in the third period, 4-4. Yeah, I kind of can't look at it at the moment, but I'll definitely I'll try to catch the end of it because I'm probably gonna be more than 2 minutes here. Yeah, I'll go another 5 minutes or so. I mean, there's not a lot to say. The Devils, all credit to the Devils. They played a good, tight defensive game. Um, I thought the Rangers would at least get one win, just like I thought they would come out 1-1 in New Jersey. But the unexpected has happened in all the games. Both teams are 0-2 on the road. I mean, 0-2 at home, which is very shocking. And Logan says I'm going to put it on now. Yeah, it's I just hope I think that game's going to go to overtime. That's what I think. I don't think anybody's going to score. I think it's going to overtime. I'm going to say double overtime. So our friend Bo could sweat it out. That's the only way it has to be. Like just like the Raiders, they got to make it as difficult as possible. Can't make anything easy. You gotta come home and just play like garbage. But it was a tight game. It could have went either way. Unfortunately, a guy that never scores goals, Siegenthaler, scored a game-winning goal. Like I said, even when they had an empty net, there was no urgency. It's like the Rangers had no friggin' idea what to do. No, they had no idea in hell what to do. So let me know what happens in that game. If they win or they go to overtime, but I'm going to say double overtime, Leafs win, 5-4. That's good. That's my prediction. We'll see. Man, but Schmidt played well enough. It would have been nice if that one goal could have went in the beginning, where Siegenthaler like backhanded it out of the zone and just went right to Hughes. Like the Raiders just got beat to every puck tonight. No effort, no urgency, and to me that's not a good sign. So it's put up or shut up. Next game. Are they going to respond or are they going to fold? I hope they have a response, but I'm kind of concerned now, to be honest. Because now the Devils have massive momentum going home, and if Raiders end up losing in New Jersey the next game, they're in big, 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 big trouble, and they may get knocked the hell out, and they deserve it if they're gonna play like that. They deserve that. They deserve it to happen. They deserve to lose if they're gonna play uninspired hockey. The problem is Shesterkin made the first move on that breakaway. He didn't let Hughes make the first move. He made it. And then Hughes reacted to it. He says, hopefully they'll respond. Yeah, I hope so. Yep, I hope so. I mean, yeah, I'm really at a loss for words. There's nothing to say that they got outplayed by the Devils. Last game, I don't think they really got outplayed. They just got a little unfortunate. But this game, they got outplayed. And they got killed in the face-off circle again. And like, I don't know. Things don't look good for the Rangers. They're going to have to move on and figure something out. I also don't expect a lot to change of power play. So, yeah, yeah. So that's just the way it goes, I guess. I just saw this one thing says pre-game wrap up, not post-game, but it's okay. We all know it's the post-game. It doesn't matter. On to game 5, exactly. The Rangers are going to have to respond, and Schmidt could kiss my behind. People gotta praise him. Oh, you made 23 saves. Oh my god. I'm glad I wasn't watching the other broadcast because I would have gotten pissed off. I think Schmidt's played well, but he hasn't been tested as enough, I think. Gotta move him side to side. And that's what they did with Vanchuk. They had to move him side to side, and they were screening him and doing what they had to do. Now their urgency is gone. Like all the momentum's with the Devils. So the Rangers, I hope this is a wake up call. Shesterkin's not playing bad, but their top guys aren't doing enough. Like Mika's got to do something. Panarin's got to do something. Panarin's playing sloppy. Like it's just uninspired hockey. It's just not fun to see your team play uninspired. They have no business not having any urgency. It's unfortunate for them, and their best players are going to have to step up in this next game. They're going to have to play the game of their lives. Maybe it's going to be a tale of the road team's going to win all the games. I hope that's not the case because the Rangers will lose. But if the Rangers can hopefully get a win, they could put this away in 6 games, which I hope happens. I don't know if they lose. I have a feeling they're going to lose Game 6. I don't know what's going to happen. I was somewhat confident being up 2-1, being up 2-0, but you always got to take one game at a time, and you should never get ahead of yourself. I just don't know what to say. Go do let's see. Ken Fry, host of the Bat Cave and host of Vegas Sports Scene. His daughter plays in Not Your Average Age Travel Softball League. They're always looking for donations for equipment and stuff like that. Contact Ken Fry if you want to donate or give them help. Obviously, equipment's expensive. Bats, cleats, gloves, all that stuff is really expensive. So help out Not Your Average Janes and contact Ken Fry directly or Paul Spencer at Out of the Box Sports to donate. Thank you for the kindness of the girls' organization. Greatly thank you in advance. Couple more comments here. Bolts lead at OT, I thought. Yep, Logan says Bolts leaves to overtime. I thought so. Logan's Hero says, I love the Bolts choking. I don't like the Bull. I don't like Tampa Bay either. But they've always seemed to be in their way. They've always seemed to be in the Leafs' way. So it would be nice if it was the Leafs to beat them out of anybody. That might give me the best satisfaction, even though I would love to beat them. But the Rangers need to worry about the Devils first. They're in a war and a battle now, and it's unpredictable what's going to happen. I just hope the momentum swings. Logan's here says Tampa is insufferable, like their fans are too. I think that's what it means. The fans are like that. It says Logan's here. Tampa's screwing it up last game. Yeah, I don't like Tampa Bay. I mean, they've been on our way also. Especially like before they went to the finals. The year after they went to the finals, they got beat by them. The year before, I think they got beat by Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay's been a thorn on our side also, but it would be very satisfying to see the Leafs just win a playoff series for once. Like it would be pretty nice, just for their fans' sake. But yeah, I'll go another 5 minutes here. Story of this game is the Devils played with urgency. The Rangers did not. The Rangers did not take advantage of their opportunities once again. Their power play is in the dumps and looks like total crap. They've returned to their sloppy form of play. Like I think they're lucky they didn't get beat worse. It's 3-1. It's just I'm just not happy as a Rangers fan. But I'll get over it. And hopefully they'll win Game 5, and I don't want to throw my TV out my window. or throw something at my television. But anyone else have a comment on the game? I really have nothing more to say about it. I mean, it's really frustrating that the Rangers, just look totally uninspired, no urgency, and that's, to me, that's not a good sign. That's just not a good sign. Read our last sponsor here. 1-800-HURT-123, attorney Big Al. Jason Fine, contact him. Contact Jason 24/7 directly at 267-962-4895 for all your legal needs if you ever need help. A lawsuit or something like that. Or Paul at 267-303-7324 for a free consultation. They have locations in Philadelphia, PA, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Attorney Big Al at 1-800-HURT-123. Give them a call if you ever need legal troubles or you need some help. But boo Devils, but they played well. They totally turned things around. They've played much better in front of their own net. And I think that's been the big difference. It was kind of like, even though Rangers won the 5-1 game one, it was like that. The Devils played like that. They played with that type of urgency. So, good game, Devils fans. I'm still pissed off, obviously, and I really hope the Rangers can bounce back. Devils lost 2 in a row and bounced back. The Rangers lost 2 in a row. So let's see if it could make us, because damn Rangers killed my parlay. Now I'm broke up. Sorry about that. Yeah, TJ, good game. Best of 3 series now. We'll see who wins. I think the Rangers kind of let the Devils dictate the game, and they need to be dictating the game and dumping the puck and not trying to play like the Devils. You can't play the Devils game. A couple of mistakes cost them, and I just can't believe Siegenthaler scored that goal. It's always like a player that doesn't score goals that kills us. It always seems that way. It's just, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I need like a cold beer or something. Something. But good game, Devils fans, TJ. May the best team win. I'm hoping the Raiders win the next 2. Maybe that's how the series just is. It's just crazy that both teams are 0-2 at home. And people are right. So we were saying the Devils are a better road team, and they obviously are. Maybe the Rangers are a better road team too. But I think the pressure's on the Rangers. Let's see if the Devils can take advantage of momentum. Maybe the Rangers could take some of that momentum away and get a couple goals up, and maybe play a strong defensive game and take advantage of their power plays. That made the big difference in the first couple of games. But I'm gonna finish up here. Thank you for joining me for the post game. I kind of didn't want to do it, but I'll be a trooper and do it anyway. But tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, check out Extra Innings with EP and Joe Sullivan. They're talk baseball. 7:30. Yes, team time starts at 7:30 on Thursday. So pregame will be at 5:30. 5:30 p.m. Thursday. Also, on Thursday and Friday, we're doing draft shows at 7:30 on Thursday. Not going to have any Fight Club 215 on Thursday because we'll be doing the first round of the draft. And then Friday, we'll also be doing the second and third round live starting at 7 o'clock on Big Blue Power Hour. So check us out for that. Check out, all of our shows. We have a bunch of shows. In the ending here, you'll see the closing. You'll see the shows we do. We have something for everybody. So, thank you for checking me out, and go Rangers. I have to get a better result. Pretty soon I'll be over the game and move on to the next game, one game at a time, like everybody says. So, everybody have a good night, and thank you for joining me. And check out Extra Innings tomorrow night at 8 p.m.